Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host, Tasha. Let's get into this. Hi, guys. No periodic table, no alien talk. However, the creator came through with the message. If this is your first time tuning in, hello, thank you, hi, I love you, all is well. I hope all is well with you. And y'all. So let's get into the message. All right. Please follow us on YouTube at Inappropriate Radio TV. We are on Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts as well. Okay. So, you don't owe anyone your energy. You don't have to give your energy to anyone. No one is entitled to it. There are people who are on reserves to receive energy from you. In fact, there are people that will give you energy and you will give energy to them. It will be an unconscious thing. And it will happen organically, right? No one has to steal it. When you see people like forcing themselves on you, forcing themselves into your life, trying to get into your energetic aura field, if they are constantly trying to send you vibrations, of course, we know a lot of times they're trying to drop things into our spirit or send us energy, but majority of the time is to take, okay? Especially if you are a star seed, a chosen one, a black seed, a indigo, a rainbow, right? If you are the curse breaker, most times when people realize that they can't stop you, they try their hardest to extract whatever it is that can be removed from you in your scope, right? Now there are people that will organically receive your energy. This is your children, not all family members, mainly your children, mainly your spouse, okay? Sometimes your siblings, mainly your coworkers, okay? Sometimes your neighbors. It depends on the reason why the creator has you two around one another, because some people are placed in your line of sight, in your path, right? To teach you how to build up your strength in the spirit, to teach you how to make your aura field stronger. And their attempts to hack is what you need in order to gain wisdom in those areas, right? So you don't owe, and I'm saying as a spiritual worker, as a spiritual healer, yes, you have to be of service to people, but God don't want you helping everybody, child. Some people have karma that they have to pay. Some people are here simply to raise hell, and you have no reason to be contributing to them in any kind of way. Some people don't even acknowledge the creator, right? Unless he is leading you and guiding you and instructing you to assist a certain person, to give them a certain, type of energy, then that would be one thing. But all in all, no, it's a no, okay? Don't find yourself in situations that have nothing to do with the creator. God will put you in environments and in situations where you would have to share frequencies with someone. And a lot of the times you would know if someone's not good for you, right? You get tired. You get these different aches and pains on different parts of your bodies. Your ancestors start to alert you and send you different messages to not only put your guards up, but to get away from a particular person if you can. You might get the urge to not eat around a person, not drink around a person, not speak around a person, to completely transmute and cloak your energy so so that they cannot steal in any attempts that they do get, or are successful at taking. It's not even your authentic energy, right? So all of this is based on your ability to keep your energy. All of this is based on the idea that the Creator wants you to build on the frequency that He's put you in order to be of service, right? If people are constantly pulling on your energy, then you won't be strong as you need to be. He needs you to be a certain type of strong, right? And to add to that, a lot of people don't even understand that the energy that is required to partake in any type of spiritual activities, right? If this is something that the Creator has endowed you with, it's rarely likely that you'll run out of energy, right? Especially if He wants you to serve people on a larger scale. This is going to be something that you'll notice, you may be instructed to dial back. There may be a day that He just says, just stay in and sleep. And then sometimes you're not even doing it on purpose, right? Sometimes He will say, I want you to rest today. I'm going to have you rest. Be tired. It's His word. Whatever He says, it goes, right? It's like a leak in the spiritual, in your spiritual system, in your spiritual world, when you give out energy to the wrong person, and when they are dropping things off, it's like they're hacking, right, your frequency. So it's really important for you to make sure that the environments that you're in is somewhere the Creator wants you to be. Even if it's something as simple as, you being instructed to go to a particular place on a particular day at a particular time, because the energies that are there are deemed appropriate for you in your frequency. There are witches, warlocks, straight out demons who have been strong enough and powerful enough to gain a vessel, right? Just walking around looking for people who have spiritual gifts that they can pull from. And a lot of this is mainly to get you to stop believing in the Creator, to stop you from having so much power and strength, to stop you from spreading the gospel, to keep you feeling like you're caged in and nothing's working for you. Now, we all have our own concept and ideation, right, of all of this stuff. So it's not really important unless you know that there's an attempt on your life, right? Whether this attempt is spiritual, physical, or emotional. We don't always understand the extent of the attacks that we're under. So most of the time, we get caught up in situations that we don't really necessarily need to be in. Of course, if the Creator allows it to happen, then it's for some reason, right? Only you would know, only He would know, and He would convey that to you at some point, whether it's at that time or at a later date. We are fully responsible for keeping our vibrations high. We are fully responsible for keeping the environments that we're in balanced, okay? It doesn't have to always be good. I mean, if bad didn't exist, then there would be no need to fight the war, right? There would be no need for the Creator to give us an intuition, an instinct, things to look out for, things to pray against, things to stay away from, things to deny and denounce, right? This is a part of the balance that is required in order for all of us to keep going and existing. So don't be mad at people who are, going into the spirit. And I mean, there's a difference between people who are keeping their beef in the spirit, right? They may not like you, but they may not say anything. They may shoot you the evil eye. And even that is like allowing the negative energy to manifest on the physical, but it's like not the same level as someone taking your picture and, putting it on an altar, or taking your dirty clothes or your hair to like a witch doctor, or, going to the graveyard and getting dirt and putting you in a jar. And, those are different levels of warfare. But when we're keeping it surface level, it stays in the realms, right? People can send you these negative energies, and sometimes it can be effective, and it can bust through your threshold and get into your aura, your energetic field, and cause contamination, right? It's possible, especially if the environment is already low in vibration and if you are not constantly countering that energy. So that is, what makes and breaks. That's what makes the difference. You have to be willing to understand your part in all of this. And it's not one of those things that's just gonna happen overnight. Of course, we talked about this before. When you reach a particular age, you are able to start picking up on frequencies. And some people who are low vibration in nature, they don't pick up low vibration, right? Because they're already in that. But it's easier for them to spot high vibration. So this is where they start to attack, because they can smell you, they can sense you, they can see you, they can hear you in the spirit. And a lot of people are trained, from early on to steal energy from people. So you don't have to feel bad for not just voluntarily giving your energy away. This is why there's a such thing as protecting your peace, as praying against things, as making sure your spiritual gifts are protected as well as your physical vessel. Because remember, everything that happens in the spiritual realm doesn't always manifest, but everything in this physical realm, it manifests in the spiritual realm first. So if it can come through the ethers and make its way to this dimension, this timeline, then it's something that you want to watch out for. Even the things that are surface level, like throwing the evil eye, speaking words, suggestion spells, we talked about that. So I am not in the business of, I don't give directives and orders. That's not my job. I take them from the Creator. I do what the Creator tells me to do, and I allow myself to understand that I am just a spectacle in all of this, right? I'm just one little portion, one little piece to the puzzle. And as long as God is blessing me and endowing me with gifts in order to bless other people, to pray over people, to heal people, to be more empathetic, I'm not to just go and give that frequency to anybody, right? These people that are in need of your frequency, they are going to be people that are sent to you by God, whether they are of a higher vibration or not. The people that are not approved to receive your frequency, be in your environment, be close to you, be connected to you on any level, you're not supposed to go around just like doing stuff, for them and with them. This is a really, really big problem in the spiritual community, because a lot of people who have spiritual gifts, they like to share their spiritual gifts. I mean, there are some people who you don't even know, like they're psychics and they're seers and things like that. But I'm saying for the people who are open about their gifts and they're actively being instructed and guided to use said gifts, this is not the time to just throw around your energy, especially with people cloaking and all the different manipulation tactics to stay in someone else's energy. No, that's not what we're doing. All right. But I'm going to end it here. I do love y'all. happy Friday, right? I hope y'all are drinking your water, eating your fruit and vegetables, and sipping on your own tea because it's free. Love y'all. Peace.